Greetings and salutations. My name is GW608, and today I am playing StarMade. And I am about to begin my entry into my own community challenge, the No Thruster One Button Race Ship Challenge. Well, anyway, I have already received entries. It's amazing, but even before recording, I have received entries, and I am shocked and amazed. I haven't looked at any yet because I don't want to steal ideas. But first, I would like to do some experimentation. Damage beam module. Let's do a damage beam there, then a damage beam module. What are you doing? Ah, you see, my friend. I need some power. If I'm going to use this button to propel myself and not use any thrusters, which I can't use thrusters with a button anyway, not, at least not anymore, I don't think. Which I don't think I ever could. Oh, anyway, I am going to use some kinetic energy. So, I would like to test a few things. Like, first of all, how many of these cannon barrels we're going to take a cannon. We want it to shoot backwards. And we want it sort of to line up with center of mass. Center of mass is going to be right there. So we're going to go straight. All right. So, so this will push us straight. So if I put all the weapon modules on one side and when it fires, it'll more spin us than it will drive us forward. So when you fire a cannon on a regular ship, because it's a kinetic weapon, it'll actually move you back a little. I don't know if I have. No, we're not going to take the time to pull it up. Pull up another one. We're just going to use this one. All right. So we're going to go pew. Oh, except it says you can't pew here, you imbecile. You don't have a you don't have the right to pew. All right, so let's get the right to pew by giving us an oversized reactor. There we go. And let's check. Center of mass has dropped a little. It's what there-ish, but it's still center. As long as I'm not on the left or the right, we should be good. Or if I'm too far taller back, it should be anyway. What's my mass now? My mass is 82. That moves this 82 unit to 0. All right, so. No, look. It is moving. Here, let's. Yep, it is moving. Watch the relation to the, there we go. It's about to clear this block. So we are moving, just not quite 0.1 meters per second. So we're going to go in and stop it. That's what I did. I went in flight mode and I held down shift. So we're stopped. So that does give us actual movement. All right. So we are going to then go, what will 10 of these do? Okay, repeated pressing does give me speed. Okay, so I did that, what, 3 times? Actually, let's undo. Let's throw up the symmetry line here and do a 5 by 5 by 5. Why? Ah, because my friend, this will take 100% of our power. Oh, let's see how that spun me sideways? That's not what I wanted. I need to set my output in the middle because it was off somewhere to the side, so it spun me. Oh no, that still spun me a bit. Okay, so that's getting me about 0.3 and it's spinning me. Let's hit C to line us back with Galactic North, V, and I am going to add thrusters, experimental thrusters, solely for stopping. Those are my stopping thrusters. So that has thrown me at a weird angle, but I will move at 0.3. Okay. How many blocks is that? I'll actually hit G. Nope, I can't hit G. If we link that, I can hit G. 225 blocks moves us 0.3 meters per second. Okay. We do. Let's get rid of these guys. Oops, not that guy. So 225. All right, so let's turn that off. And a damage beam module, does that increase our odds? So we're gonna go like a 5 by 5. 1, 2. Then you get 1, 2. Let's see if that's. Oh, and then there we go. Oh, hello. Yeah, now we're talking. For a lot less blocks, a lot fewer blocks, not less blocks, because you count the blocks, they're fewer. I'm getting a lot more power. Instead of 0.3, we're getting 0.14. Oh, yeah. So, for our initial testing, that is going to work beautifully. And let's realign us to north. You know what? I should probably pull this out and test, like, independently. Or test so I have exact numbers of mass and all that. Now, let's see here. Let's try something else. Where are you? Kinetic effect. What's a kinetic effect? This is one of the not quite used proper, or not quite implemented properly, kinetic blocks. And we're going to hit output there and there. All right, so if I disconnect this, we can fire this beam weapon until the cows come home. Well, it's not until the cows come home because it has to. Oh, we're also going backwards. But that doesn't matter. We just want movement. So because it's not a kinetic weapon. It says a 17 kinetic. It in and of itself, it is not a kinetic weapon. It doesn't move us. But if we add these kinetic thingies, notice it says it kinetic 50%. Well, that causes us to move. I see beams. I see beams of red. No. There we go. Nope. Kinetic blocks do not actually impart kinetic kineticness. Now, I don't believe these kinetic blocks are actually fully implemented either. So there's that. Okay. Oh. No. There we go. Huh. Oh, the second shot didn't add a lot. It didn't do its full initial force. E. 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 Oh, in fact, that lowered us because we're spinning uncontrollably. Huh. So, am I gonna... All right, so let's do this. Let's grab some scaffold, because scaffold is not particularly heavy. And let's build a cage. 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. That is going to be our center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. There. All right. It's 1, 2. All right, hold on. Let's get rid of that and check our dimensions. 7 by 7. All right, so we're good. So we can have coming off of this joint, and this joint. If we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we have our important stuff here, let's set that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go 7 wide. 7 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we're going to add our stabilizers down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to take you down to what, 3? All right. So it's a 7 by 5. We're going to make a note of that. 7 by 1 by 5. No, 7 by 5 by whatever. All right, that's how big we're making these initially. What are you doing? I'm balancing. I want to keep all things balanced as it should be. Except I probably need to bring this whole shebang up or down, probably. Is that it needs to, the center of that needs to be there, doesn't it? Okay. Hey, I'm just kind of spitballing stuff here. It actually should have, I should have had the wherewithal to say, you know what, JW? You should really, like, done that from the middle anyway. Or at least use symmetry. But sometimes it's good just to delete blocks without symmetry, you know, if you're just kind of thinking. So, let's get rid of you. You, my friend, we're gonna grab some symmetry here. Here, 1, 2, 3. Actually, we're just looking width of 7. All right. Okay. All right, that doesn't really give me enough room to sit down. So we're gonna do like this. There we go. Okay. That was purely aesthetic. It probably hurts me in the long run with the other things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here we're going to take out the uppy downy symmetry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we're going to leave it a 5 by 5. Get rid of that nonsense. All right. So now I have a good platform. Now you see the center of mass is directly in the middle. Well, not exactly in the middle. It does have a bit of stop that. Oh, I can't do that either. There you go. That line doesn't run straight through. Something's pulling it back just a little, but it's close enough for our purposes. So then we can add a scanning computer there. Scanning computer and a damage beam computer. And we can then say, oh, this is going to be a 5 by 5. 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And that scanning computer can't look like that. Why not? It needs to be backwards. Why does it need to be backwards? Because I'm shooting backwards. Duh. All right. You control both of these. You should have been a damage beam computer. And there we go. And that shoots, and it moves us funky. All right, so I am going to come onto this side. And we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want 6, I just want 5. Oh, because I added the extra. There we go. I want to add this bit here to make sure that it's centered. B to stop us, and then that is not helpful. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna need more come on, brain, help me. Don't hurt me. Thrusters. You said no thrusters. Yeah, but for testing I need thrusters. So I can stop. Alright, so then that throws us down? Hold up. C. We're gonna line up with Galactic North again. It's causing us to rotate down, even though we should be balanced. And that's only giving us 0.4 because we haven't linked up all the fun stuff. Okay. So even when I balance everything out, it's still the knockback from this is still giving us a weird direction. Although I am gaining speed every time I press this button, so I guess I could add it to a clock. Because the challenge was I press the button once and see how fast it gets. Okay. And I don't I could try using, or I know someone's asked, what about cannon missile? Because that's more powerful. Yep, you can't use cannon missile with logic. Why not? Because it's a charge shot. You have to hold down the button. Then go pew. Can't do that. You click here and it goes, and that's that. All right, so we have our little satellite thing. I'm gonna, this is probably not going to be the final design. I will probably rip these out and add the weapon doodads to them. Actually, no, we're probably gonna redesign the whole shebang. Yep, the whole shebang is gonna get redesigned. Uh-oh. There we go. Sometimes your cursor just stops working like that. Usually it's when you're too far out. I don't know why it's doing it now. Probably need to clear a cache. But if you place a block, it usually cleans that bug up. So there's my design so far. I'm going to think about it over the weekend and get back to you on Monday and try some more things out. But it does look like if I'm using a weapon projectile, cannon damage beam is going to be the way to go. And I want to make sure I go straight, because when I rotate and fire again, or rotate and fire, it throws me off. So I guess one shot or a bunch of successive small shots. Anyway, that is that for right now. So I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I will do you cats later.